I was in an accident on Bandera, and I was driving down the road, and all of a sudden there was a lady who pulled out in front of me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, no, she's not. And I had no time to brake or anything. It was collision. Couldn't go to the left, I couldn't go to the right, so we collided.
Karen's case was a very interesting one for several reasons. She worked as a massage therapist at the Hyatt Hill Country Resort, which is one of the premier jobs in that industry. But when she was involved in her collision with the driver of a company vehicle, it was a high rate of speed intersection collision, and Karen suffered a fracture in the joint of her right hand, and that affected her ability to perform massages.
That was the big thing about my case, is it's just not a broken wrist. It's my occupation. I need my hands.
Even after she healed from her surgery, she had difficulty with range of motion. So she would have a limited range of motion and pain when she was getting back to work.
I heard about Tom Crosley and decided that I needed to get a hold of him. So I explained to him my case, and he said it was unique because most broken wrists are just a broken wrist, but in my case, it was my livelihood.
We hired an economist in that case to do a market study of what is the average wage rate of someone in Karen's position, and how many of them are full-time employed like she was, and how many can enjoy this type of success she'd had in the industry. And the data was surprising in that Karen held one of the premier jobs at the highest income earning echelon of that profession. And so a lot of our job in that case was convincing the defense attorneys and their insurance companies that an injury that normally is a relatively minor injury for a person was a life-changing injury for Karen, both in terms of how she lived her life and her ability to produce income through her chosen profession.
So he made me feel really comfortable. His whole team was super nice. And we just worked together, and over time he just kept making me feel comfortable. The more nervous I got, thinking, oh my God, I have to start working, what am I going to do? And he just told me to be calm, and he'll take care of everything, and he did, and everything worked out, and I'm just so glad that I hired them. They did wonders.